Just the other day, they said that Ernie and Bert would be getting married. And then they came back and said, oh no, they're just good friends. And it seems as if a whole bunch of people are upset that this is happening. It's betraying their confidence. Oh, they love Ernie and Bert. They taught them so much and stuff that, they just can't see, oh, this and that and whatever. And this is a bad sign. This is a bad sign. This is a bad sign that this is just a make-believe thing. Here's a piece of cloth and stuffing and somebody speaking in the back. And it's like, whatever they say, people taking it serious. I guess this is just a medium to teach. Somehow I see in elementary school and in preschool, they have somebody in the back room with a puppet, and the kids paid rapt attention. Now, if I had kids growing up in North America here, I wouldn't have them watching no Muppet show. The Muppet's not going to influence them, all that cartoon stuff, because they end up, being some idiots when they grow up. Sesame Street seems to be a show that is rated as something that will help kids to be better students and so forth, and give them more prepared for school and so on. But what I've discovered is that individuals who watch Sesame Street, yes, they know the count, they know the alphabet, they know words, but the dynamism by which Sesame Street operates is not the same one that could be reproduced in a classroom. Music, dancing, jumping around, fun, and so on. School is a serious place. You're going to learn things that will save your life, and if you play ignorant, you end up getting destroyed. It's a serious place. And so, those who go to school with the Sesame Street experience, they're in advance, and they look as if the parents seen him get A's and say, "Oh, my son is headed straight to Harvard or to Yale." Oh, but in a couple of years, the others who hadn't had that rich experience, so-called rich experience, will surpass them, and perhaps continue to excel. In middle school and in high school, students are tired. Some of them, it looks as if they don't even want to be there, and it's because of the Sesame Street kind of experience, an unreal experience. They felt that they were in for the money, but when they got into the real life situation, they can't function. And so for the rest of the years after, like the third year in school, it's a drag. You got to teach them calculus by acting and doing all kind of illustrations and all that stuff. It's a mess. So that if the character Bert should die, it's like, oh my, oh, we're so sad. Man, look, I don't really care about this stupid stuff. I remember when I was a child. In the British system, the books come down from Britain. You had Twirly and Twisty were two screws, and I think the man was, and there was a man and a woman, and they'd be riding the bike to school. Mr. Mike goes to school on a bike, and a whole bunch of fairy tales like that. The Froggy went to courting, and he did ride and so on. See Froggy on a horseback, and he got his bride, the girl at the back, and the riding up and so on. I guess that's the forerunner of Kermit the Frog. But I asked my mom, I said, do frogs marry? Can they ride horses? She said, no, they don't marry, they can't ride horses. So how it is that they have this? She said, well, it's just children stuff. I said, I don't want a part of that. She said, oh, come on, come. No, I don't want a part of this. So from a child, I rejected stupid stuff. I don't like stupid stuff. And folks watch me and they tell me, oh, you're so serious. Why you don't smile and relax? I'm happy. Look, I'm thinking the future. That's why I'm so sad and looking so serious. I'm trying to solve problems even before they arise. So that today, I understand what's going on. And these happy, smiley face people, they're so oblivious to what's going on. And they're like, oh, give me a joke so I can laugh. And become such a comedian and so comedic that they can't even help themselves. Sometimes I see some people, they're so pathetic, they don't even know whether it's up or down. You can't afford to get your citizens coming like that. And so I'm spared that kind of stuff. And I'm for real. I could take on the realities of life. What's coming, I could deal with it. I don't have to run and hide. We all like ease, and we all like, to have some peace and so on. But like if it's war every day, I'm ready. Let's go. So whether Ernie and Bert are gay, that's their problem. I don't care. They can marry 100 times. I just don't care. I just don't watch the show. When I was in Trinidad, the first time I saw Sesame Street, I was looking at it. It is different, but I'm trying to find what is it they're trying to achieve. and I see they're introducing them into voodoo. We have Count Dracula, and he's doing his magic, stupid stuff, and playing, evil and casting spells and all that. That is another phase of introducing them to evil. And you see, what some people know and others don't know is that as long as you get into evil, your education experience is already starting to dwarf it. This is why they got religion out of schools. Because you see, in schools, when you have religion in schools, God and angels are there helping students. So the teacher doesn't have such a task in trying to reach every student. You present the information, and the Holy Spirit and angels and God working with each student individually and with their experiences and the whole and how they could understand all that, and teaching them. So when the enemy was able to get religion out of schools, it makes it hard. You have to have smaller classes. Sometimes you might even have to have one-to-one, and still you can't get through to the people because you are not God. And education is a God experience, is a God thing. All right. So they pull a one on us here to get us to love Ernie and Bert, and then come and say they're gay and all that, breaking a whole bunch of people's heart. But I don't even care.